Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, I want to go through the Lost Sigils event, which is back. I'm a bit late onto this. I also want to just give you guys a quick update of things I'm planning to do and stuff like that, because I haven't been as consistent the last couple of days, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick channel update, what I've been up to as well. So basically, over the weekend, I had my daughter's birthday party. Then today is actually my missus' birthday. Yesterday, we went to go see penguins for my daughter, and then tomorrow is my daughter's actual birthday. So we've been a bit busy because it's just birthday season over here. Doing all that stuff. But the other thing is I have got my other two channels as well, so I'm just swimming in content at the moment and things to do and dividing my time, and it's going quite nuts. Now with AFK Arena, some things that I want to do is I will be doing some more streams this week here on YouTube. I got some more viewer summons lined up. It won't be today or tomorrow because Mrs. birthday, daughter's birthday. Probably the day after that we will get some streams happening and do some more viewer summons for that. Moving on past that, I am hanging out for Rem and Amelia to come to the garrison. Now, it's been a while since we've done a bit of a community challenge server. As soon as they come, we will tee up a community challenge on the global server so everyone can get involved. Now, I'm not going to do prizes. I tried that once and it just got super messy about like people wanting prizes, and it just became ridiculous. So we'll do a fun challenge. We'll select a server and we'll run through, because I still think firmly, if you haven't played Rem in the early game of this game, it is the best experience in the game in my opinion. Rem early game, when you just stomp everything, it's like you just need Rem to ult, that's it. It is so fun. And because she's a dimensional, once she comes to the whatchamacallit, to the garrison, it's going to be so easy, because it doesn't matter who you get the copies of, you just link them and then you've got Rem built. I think it's going to be an amazing thing for the early stage of the game when Rem does come to the garrison. So we will do a challenge there. Some of the things I want to go through, I don't know if you guys saw, they announced about like some new payment system thing. So I've had a few people ask me about that. I'll make a video going through that, the logic behind it, and all that sort of stuff, because it's a very clear business model that they're going for with that sort of thing. So I'll explain it to you guys, so you know there's no dodginess behind it, because I feel like that was the main concern with people who were messaging me, is it like a dodgy thing, is it a scam, something like that, which I definitely don't believe it is, but I will go through my logic on that in a video for you guys. The other thing is I'm going to go do an update on AFK Journey. Now they just had a new update, added a bunch to the game, bunch of quality of life, all that sort of stuff. Now I'm not going to cover that game seriously until it releases globally, but I feel like doing these little updates, I got some summons to pop in the game as well, just to keep you guys updated. If you are interested in AFK Journey, we'll do that as well. And that is pretty much everything I wanted to update you guys on at the start of this video. Like I said, it's just been hectic times at the moment, trying to keep up with everything, and then, you know, life being busy with birthday season for the family as well. But also it's school holidays at the moment, and school holidays mean time gets soaked super quick. But let's jump into the Lost Sigils, which we've got going on. Now, for this one, basically, if you want heroes, so let's talk about the heroes first up. So, I mean, Mortis is an option. Honestly, I think if you don't have a copy of Mortis, pick up a Mortis. If you're trying to build Mortis, I think most people initially just get him to Mythic. If you're trying to build him to Mythic, pick it up. But if you're not actually looking at building Mortis, say you've got 1 or 2 random copies and you're not actually looking to build him anytime soon, I would skip him as well. I wouldn't get Sigils. I wouldn't get Morel. And obviously don't get the 4th faction. Dude, this thing is just skitzing all over the place. But yeah, the only one I'd really look at for people is Mortis if you don't have a copy of him, or if you are currently building him. Besides that, I would go for the other resources. Now I want to jump over here and look at the resource values chart. Massive shout out to the crowdsourcing server and Zero for this one, putting this out. I don't know who actually makes this, by the way. Apologies if you guys know who the person is that actually puts these together. Let me know. I did used to know, but I couldn't find the name, so I do apologize. But these are basically your values. So essentially, juice is at 100% value, and then if we just look at the juice one, it's the easiest way to do it. Let's just zoom in a little bit here. Let's just zoom in. That'll do. Alright, so juice being at 100%, everything else is a bit lower. So you can see that the second best value is Poe coins, the third best is red chests. Well, they're pretty much on par with each other. Then we got shards, cores, and baits. Now, for me, something that I always neglect, and I feel like I should start focusing more on my accounts, is baits. It's tough for me. It's tough for me just because the baits just feel it just feels so slow getting beasts and stuff like that. Like the idea of beasts was so cool, but it just feels like so mundane trying to get them and get them up there, and the amount of baits you get always feels so low. Whereas when you get like a red chest, you're like, okay, I got to 300, boom, I get a 30 signature item. This feels like something's progression. Whereas baits, it just feels like you're just throwing like pennies into a pond, essentially. It doesn't feel good. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's one that I really need to focus more on, is getting those baits up, getting more beasts, getting that beast resonance, because especially once you get that resonance up, it's a huge effect. So I think that's what I'm going to shift to and focus more on. Once again, it is a bit lower value than juice. A lot of existing players probably juiced up where they need to be. And then Poke coins, obviously, I mean, a lot of furnitures are still very, very important. So depending on where you are, furnitures, red chests are still good. But baits, you know, if you've got your core units built, I think baits may be something I shift a bit more focus to. That's just me personally, but those are the values just for you guys to have a look at. So let's jump back over into the event. Essentially, if you're not going for one of the heroes, because if you're going for the heroes, you got to like, you know, sort out what ones you're going for. Basically, just pick, if you're unsure, if you know you're not going to go for a hero and you're unsure what resources you want to get at this stage, just either pick Lightbearers and Wilders or Maulers and Graveborn. Do them evenly. Either you can do, like, I normally just do 3 and 2. One day, 3 and 2 the next day. So as you can see, 3 light bearers, 2 wilders. The next day will be 3 wilders, 2 maulers, because you get the 6 battles, so on, so forth. That's the way I look at it. That's the easiest way for me to sort of piece it together and run through it. I just think that's the easiest. And normally light bearers and wilders are going to be the easiest one to do. So you just do that, chop and change, and then you can basically pick whatever you want, because they're all divided like that, evenly into light bearers and wilders, or the maulers and the graveborn. As for the other thing, if you're trying to squeeze some pieces in, you can always use your mercenaries as well in these battles. It is perfectly fine. You can reset them. I can't show you because I already did them yesterday on the way out to go see the penguins, which was fun as hell. But that's pretty much my tips for this one. Just pick what one you want to do, whatever you had the best roster of, but go ahead, do it, and then you can pick it at the end. Once again, those values: juice at 100, Poe and red chest behind, then shards, cores, and baits is what you're looking at. In priorities, we also got the road to glory as well, so make sure you're just doing your daily attacks, and you know, you work through, you get some resources. I don't think that free to play can get enough points to start getting the time gazers. I didn't add it up, but I've stopped caring about adding these up. I'll just take whatever free stuff I get and and use it, is essentially where I'm at. But obviously they got the packs as well that you can go ahead and purchase if you want to. But that pretty much covers it, guys. That is the Lost Sigils over here on the test server, coming to global very soon. That's an update for the channel. Like I said, I got some stuff I want to give you guys in the next day or so. I want to do that new payment system, have a bit of a chat about that, do an update on Journey as well. And yeah, I'm honestly super hanging out for the garrison on the new heroes, on the last collab. Actually, I'm hoping we get another collab soon as well. I really enjoy the collabs. I know some people hate saving resources, but I just think they're always fantastic and I enjoy them. So hopefully we can get another one of those soon. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.